Hello, hey everyone. To today's Facebook Live. If you are hopping on, leave a comment. Let me know that you're here. Say hello. Or if you're watching the replay, you can just type in replay. Yeah, but if you are stopping by, please leave a comment regardless. And if you're showing up today, if you're going to be live, I would love for you to pop into the comments what you struggle with your emotions. In terms of your emotions, what's the biggest struggle that you have? And we could address it right now on the call, on the live. And I'll also be just talking about, just general things around this topic. This is one of my favourite topics to discuss and to work on. Hey Lorraine, this is one of my favourite things to dig into with clients, because the topic of emotions and like having difficulty with your emotions, it's such a broad spectrum. It's such a layered, as I always say, it's a layered topic, and there can be so many different avenues to go down and so many different emotions to touch on, and the origins and all of that. But what I want to talk about today is specifically kind of what a lot of people can do, and it's not very healthy, is we can tend to demonize our emotions, make them bad, make having emotions, especially uncomfortable emotions or emotions that are classed as negative, we can kind of make them out to be bad things, and then we won't want to have them. Or we can just completely suppress them because of what we believe about them, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. So what I want to specifically dig in today is, if you struggle to really just get your, hey Hallie, if you struggle to get your emotions out, if you find that you suppress them and you're not really sharing them as much, there's always going to be something deep rooted in that. There's always going to be a reason. What are you afraid will happen if you do that? Or what's the idea that you have about your emotions? What are you telling yourself about your emotions? And you can usually kind of trace back the origins in that. So I want to share an example that I had with a client recently. So I had a client, we were in the middle of one of our calls, and this client struggled with really just expressing how she felt in her relationship. And what we did was I was able to help her identify what was underneath the lack of showing her emotions. There was a fear connected to it, okay? A deep-rooted fear that something bad was happening. And basically what I was able to help her trace it back to was that when she was a child, when she was a kid, she was quite upset one day. She was crying about something, and she was crying to her parents. And I guess when we're kids and we're crying to our parents, we're basically just looking for attention. We want them to notice us and to obviously help us or to help make us better. But what happened was that her mother actually slapped her and told her to stop, and said, "You're not allowed to do that, stop doing that, stop crying." Okay? And for a young child, it's quite a trivial thing, and we can see a lot, it can be such a norm for parents to be like that. Well, I know it was when I was a child anyway, maybe not now. But what we were able to identify was this experience, because it was so traumatic for my client, it sent her the message that she wasn't allowed to express how she felt. And it also sent her the message that she's not allowed to be emotional. She's not allowed to be sad. Things like that. So these are the messages that we get sent, or that we the ideas that we come up with, the conclusions that we come to in these moments is what creates these patterns in our life and these beliefs. And it was from that point on that she thought that if she was to really like show her emotions and really show how she felt, she thought that she would be punished for it, because that's what it was. Like, she was essentially punished. So it was deep rooted in that, and that's how she was so afraid to really express her feelings and show her emotions in her relationship. And once we were able to basically get to the root of that and clear it, so what we did was just clear out those beliefs, but also releasing all of the trauma connected with that, so all of the negative charge associated with it. And then really we identified the lessons as well that was in that, because there's always lessons, there's always something that an experience will teach you, okay? And then what this experience was teaching my client was how to be stronger. Hey Robin, how to be stronger, how to like deal with things herself. And it was almost like a learning of how to kind of be tough like as well. And what she kind of figured from this point on was, or what she started to do, was that she didn't let out her emotions and feelings because she thought that this was the best way to keep herself safe, because this is what we do as children. We just like make all these, we come to these conclusions based on those experiences that we had, and this was the way she acted moving forward, was just to not show her feelings, not show her emotions, because if she did, something bad would happen, she'd get punished. Okay, so if this is resonating with anyone, or if this is something that you feel maybe this is aligned with you, maybe you feel you act in this way, you can just let me know in the comments below. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of a clearing for this specifically, and if you would like support on something around this, around like your emotions, etc., anything to do with this, you can pop it in the comments as well, and I'll have a look. But right, so why I wanted to talk about this as well, this kind of example specifically, is because it's so common. I find that it's so common, like with most of the clients that I've worked with, like since I've been a healer, basically the majority of them have had this, like these specific beliefs around like your emotions and feelings. And one of the biggest ones as well that I always talk about is the belief that it's also weak to show your emotions. This is such a common belief as well, and what we're going to do is we're going to facilitate a clearing for these beliefs, okay? So if the beliefs that I'm not allowed to show my emotions, it's not safe to show my emotions. If I show my emotions or express myself, I'll be punished. If any of these resonate with you, and anything else I talked about, if any of that is resonating with you and you would like to have that cleared and released for you, all you have to do is just say yes, okay? So if you would like that, just say yes. Okay, and then any kind of energy, any negative energy, any shock, trauma that's connected to any of those beliefs, or that is being triggered within you as a result of what we're talking about, can we just clear whatever's ready to go right now? And if you would like that, just say yes. Okay, and can we teach you all what it feels like to express your feelings? So what we're doing is we're bringing in downloads of feelings right now using Theta Healing. So what these do is we're instilling a feeling into your body, an awareness. So for instance, right now we're going to teach you all what it feels like to express yourself, to express your feelings and to show your emotions without being punished. That you can, let's bring in the awareness that that's possible. Let's show you that it's safe to actually express your feelings and to show your emotions. And can we teach you what it feels like to express your feelings and to show your emotions? Feel safe, and it can feel easy as well. So if you would like that, just simply say yes. Right, and anywhere any of you, there's just other information coming through now, so I just kind of go at what kind of comes through, and usually what comes through is usually connected with the energy of whoever is on the lives at the time or whoever's watching the replay. So what's coming through right now is that some of you have had experiences, maybe at a young age or in your past, where you came to the conclusion that if you hide your emotions, if you don't show them, that means that you're safe. So can we just release that belief if that feels true for you? And can we download you all with the awareness, okay? With an awareness of how to actually feel safe, how to keep yourself safe, and how to protect yourself without needing to hide your feelings, or without needing to hide your emotions, or without needing to suppress them. Can we teach you all what it feels like to show your emotions and still be safe and still be protected? Can we teach you all what it feels like and show you how to express yourself and be safe? And let's show you all that that's possible. And everything that you learned about just limiting you all, can we just clear all that out and replace it all with the truth? Yes. Right, and then what's coming through now is there's this belief running through some of you that you're actually not allowed to have feelings. And I don't know where that comes from. We can come to this conclusion depending on, I don't know, let's say if we show our feelings, we express how we feel, and we get a kind of like a really, really bad reaction, like we get judged for it basically, or maybe like it's projected onto us that like we shouldn't have that, like you shouldn't feel that way, you should be fine. So everything that was projected onto you in any times like this when you were emotional or you were expressing yourself, anything that was projected onto you from other people that you actually took on and believed about yourself, can we just release all those projections and show you what was actually going on in those moments? That whatever was being projected onto you was just a reflection of that other person and their world basically, and that's a reflection of how they were raised and all of their limiting beliefs. Whatever they think about the world or believe about the world, that's a reflection of that, and that has nothing to do with you. So can we just bring in the truth of that for you all? Yes. Okay. And can we, let's just clear out anything, any energy or patterns that doesn't allow you to recognize the difference between who you are and what other people think of you and what other people project onto you. Can we show you, let's teach you all how to recognize the difference between the two, can we? Okay. And anywhere you have overwhelm connected with any of your emotions and feelings, like all of the overwhelm that comes up with them, can we just clear that all out? And whatever you've decided your emotions are, like whatever you've defined them as, and anywhere you're demonizing them, or anywhere you've kind of decided that like my emotions are bad or my emotions are wrong, can we just clear all that out? And can we just replace it with the truth that your emotions are actually like, it's actually healthy to like express your emotions and to get them out, even the negative ones. So yeah, anywhere you've all kind of decided that you can only have like positive emotions, and if you have negative emotions, it means that there's something wrong with you. So can we just clear all that out, and can we just download you all with permission to actually have negative emotions, have them like, and to feel them and to just get them out? And can we just download you all with the awareness of how to actually do that in a healthy way? And if you would like that, just simply say yes. Okay. I'm sorry about the noise. I don't know if you all can hear it, but there's I don't know, construction work going on outside, and it's quite loud. So how is that? I don't see any new comments, but I'm just wondering, is anything coming up for anyone, or how is that all landing with you all? Right, so anywhere any of you have kind of concluded or decided about yourself that you actually can't handle your emotions, can we just release that idea, and can we just teach you what it feels like to like be in control of them? Can we just teach you what it feels like to like move through and handle your emotions with total ease? And can we give you permission to just acknowledge them and show you that it's actually safe to acknowledge them? Because when like this is what's coming through, it's like when we're kids and we're getting all our feelings out, and maybe we're screaming or crying, and we're always like, a quite common thing for our kids can be just like, we can always be told to stop, like stop crying, stop being dramatic, stop being a problem basically. And when that is constantly projected onto us, what we can actually do then is just have all of these negative associations with our emotions and our feelings, and then we actually deny them, and then we don't want them to even be there, like, so we actually don't acknowledge them, and then we think that they're bad or they're wrong. So if that feels true for you, can we just clear all that? Right, so I'm just going to read the comments. So Robin says feeling a bit tired. Xenia, what about trapped emotions? Well, what about trapped emotions? What emotions do you feel are trapped in you? And hold on. So anywhere you're all if right, so this is what's coming up. When you say trapped emotions, it already feels like you've come to a conclusion that because you've decided they're trapped, then that means it's not possible to release them. So if there's any emotions inside of you that you feel like are just not possible to go away, can we just release the idea that it's not possible and show you what's possible? And can we just clear away anything that's just stuck inside you, anywhere you're frozen in any time that has created these emotions, and can we just unfreeze you from those times and give you permission to actually release them? Anywhere you've decided that you're actually not allowed to release these emotions, can we just clear that and download you with permission so that you're allowed to, it's safe to release them and it's possible? And can we just, yeah, so let's just bring that in. And anywhere there's fear attached to the emotions, anywhere you're actually afraid of your emotions, can we clear out the fear and show you that, like, anywhere you're deciding that your emotions are just so much bigger than you, so much more powerful than you, can we just release all that? And can we teach you what it feels like to just be in total control, to feel in control of your emotions? So all of the fear that you have associated with your emotions, let's just clear all that, and let's just teach you what it feels like to just be like in allowance of your emotions, and to know that they're actually there. Like, they're actually, it's okay to have them. Like, it's just normal for us to have them, to experience them and feel them. And yeah, let's just bring that in. Lorraine Robin says, on point, I can relate to all. Amazing. Robin says, feel like there's one issue and then another. I feel like I have shame and embarrassment around poor choices. Okay, so Robin, what Robin, okay, so I need you to answer this question. So if the shame and the embarrassment, if the shame and embarrassment was being like your friend right now, if it was doing something good for you, what would it be doing for you? And then if you just pop that in the comments, I kind of have a feeling how it's kind of serving you already. Because what I'm asking you this for is you hanging on to the shame, the embarrassment around poor choices. It's actually serving you in some way. So we need to find out how it's serving you. How is it protecting me? How is it protecting you? Tell me how it's protecting you. Okay. There's something about defending the emotions comes up too. Okay. Right, so if you feel like defending the emotions, right, so can we just go back? Let's just do this really quickly, right? So, Can we just go back to any time in your life where you actually felt like you had to defend your emotions and justify them? And can we just clear out all the energy connected with all that and just replace it with the truth of what was actually going on? It feels like, Xenia, what you were talking about, it feels like, what I can feel is like, it feels like when you say defending the emotion, it almost feels like there's a belief in there that you're not entitled to have emotions. And like what I can feel like a very argumentative energy, almost like it was projected onto you, like, how dare you even feel this way? How dare you even have this, like, feel like this? That's what I mean. That's what's coming up. And then it feels like on some level you don't feel entitled to having emotion. So if any of you that could be a really subconscious belief. So can we just clear that? Right, so Xenia says yes. So can we just release the belief that I'm not allowed? It's like I'm not entitled to have emotions. I'm not allowed. Can we just clear all that out? And let's just replace it with the truth. And can we just teach you all what it feels like to live your daily life without ever having to like explain your emotions, to justify them or to defend them? Can we teach you all what that feels like and show you how to do that and what that looks like and show you that you're worthy and deserving of that? And Xenia, it feels like there's a bit of a lesson in there for you. So if there was a lesson in that, like, what do you think that could be teaching you by holding on to that belief that I'm not entitled to my emotions? If it was teaching you anything positive, what do you think that could be? Even if you had to guess. So Robin says, protecting me so I don't have to be vulnerable. Okay, hold on. Robin, I'm just looking over your last comment as well. So I don't have to be vulnerable. So, Robin, whatever you've decided, it means that if you're vulnerable. So what is coming up? What is coming up is like, it's almost like yeah, I know. Sorry, I was just coming back. But it feels like there's like a resistance to being vulnerable. So can we just release the belief that it's weak for me to be vulnerable? Like, it's weak for me to show emotions. It's weak to be vulnerable. If any of you have this belief or feel that, can we just clear that out? So if you'd like that, just say yes. Okay. Yeah, so all of whatever you've decided it means about you, if you're vulnerable, whatever you've decided that means about you, whatever that brings up, can we just clear all that out? Can we just give you all permission to actually be vulnerable, that you can share yourself, your feelings, what you really feel with total ease, without it feeling icky or without you feeling like weak because of that? Can we actually replace that with strength? So can we teach you what it feels like to be vulnerable and feel strong? Can we show you the truth of that? That actually being vulnerable, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, is actually a form of strength. So can we teach you all what it feels like to be vulnerable and feel strong and powerful? So let's just flip that around. So can we just bring that in for everyone? But Robin and Xenia, I'm going to get to yours now in a minute. But Robin, when I read your comment, what I was tuning into was that you said, I feel like I have shame and embarrassment around poor choices. So what came through to me was that hanging on to the shame and the embarrassment about the poor choices, it's actually like, it's helping you to actually move forward and make better choices, make better informed choices, to actually like be more aware, make more conscious decisions. That's what came true for me. So if that rings a bell, just let me know. But I feel like that will. So can we just show you how to actually make better choices, make better decisions, to be more conscious of your choices moving forward, that you know how to do that. And you can do it without needing to hold on to the shame and the embarrassment of all your other choices. Can we? And can we just release this idea that there is wrong choices and good choices? Because I just don't think there is any wrong choices, because everything we choose, no matter if it works out or not, it's always just bringing us closer and closer and closer to what we really want. So what if you just release this idea that there is, like, you can make a wrong choice? And what if you just decided that you can just make choices? We just make choices, and if it works out, amazing. If it doesn't work out the way we wanted it, well then guess what? I know not to do that again, and I know that I'm closer now to what I really want. So can we just release that idea that there's a wrong and a right choice? Yeah, Robin says I agree, amazing. And anywhere you're amazing, Robin. So anywhere any of you are making any of your past decisions or choices, anywhere you're making them all wrong, can we just release all the judgment you have of yourself for doing that? Can we teach you all, show you all how to be in awareness of everything you've chose up until this point? To be in allowance of them, and to be in acceptance of them, because they've gotten you to where you are right now. And let's show you all how to acknowledge and have gratitude for everything you've chosen up until this point. Can we? Okay, that feels good. Right, so Xenia says safety. Okay, so Xenia, can we just everywhere, this is for everyone, right? So wherever you have all decided that your safety comes from, that it actually doesn't, because feeling safe is a feeling that we have inside, that we create. But whatever you've decided your safety comes from, that it actually doesn't, can we just clear out everything that's just limiting? And then Xenia, for you, can we just show you how to keep yourself safe, how to feel safe, without needing to carry, without needing to defend your emotions anymore, or carry that belief anymore that we talked about earlier? Can we? And whatever else you're in, all of the value, any other value that you get from holding on to that limitation, let's just bring up whatever it is. The energy will know what it is, will know what to do, your subconscious will bring it up, and let's just clear it all out, can we? Oof, okay, that feels nice and light. Hey, Parisa, how are you? Nice share when you said. Sorry, I have to go down. Awareness makes sense. Robin, what do you mean awareness? Oh, what I was talking about earlier. Sorry, I'm just kind of losing what I'm talking about. Okay. Xenia says yes. Okay, so how is everybody doing after that? Robin says you rock. I know, right? I do. Okay, so let me just tune in for a sec. Right, so what's coming through? Feeling a lump in my throat. Okay, so Xenia, whatever that is, can we just clear out the fear of speaking up, the fear of using your voice? Yeah, whatever's coming up around that, and can we just actually do it, let's just bring in a healing for your actual throat area, can we? Because it feels like it's around speaking up, okay? And let's just teach you all what if getting a nosy energy for some reason. I don't know what that means, or what's a nosy energy. Can we teach you all what it feels like to speak your truth and feel safe? And any trauma you have connected to speaking your truth, like anywhere you actually spoke your truth, and something really bad happened, can we just clear out whatever's coming up right now? Yeah. Let's teach you all what it feels like to actually feel strong, feel confident when you speak your truth. Can we show you all that you can someone who wants to know things so they can't, so they can gossip. That's so funny. I don't know, is that bad? That's probably a bad thing then. Okay, whatever that is, let's just clear that. Okay, so can we just, right, let's just raise all of your vibrations up to the highest possible level for you. Can we download you all with unconditional love? What I want you all to do right now, okay, is I want you all to actually just close your eyes. And what you're going to do, so I'm going to download this for everyone, right? So I'm going to witness this. So what I want everyone to do, and this will work even if you're watching on the replay, so do it anyway and you'll feel it. It's amazing. I want you all to just close your eyes and just imagine a shower of white light just coming down from the sky, wherever, and just literally completely washing off anything that is not serving you anymore. Really just washing off any negative emotions, any negative feelings. Just imagine that for a second. And just watch as it fills up your whole entire body. You can witness that for as long as you need. And you can come back to this as well and do it again. And then when you're ready, you can just come back. Alright, so let me know how everyone is feeling. And while I'm waiting for you to comment, I wanted to share an opportunity with everyone. So I'm sure, as you all know, because most of you are aware of the work that I do, most of you that are here, sorry, I just had to fix this. So right now, I am taking on some new clients at the moment. Oh, hold on. Xenia says tingling. Okay, I hope that's in a good way. Is it, Xenia? More clear, but felt anxious doing it. Okay, so Robin. All of the anxiety that you have when it comes to actually working on yourself, can we just clear all that out? I don't know why this just came true. So can we teach you what it feels like to actually to grow, to evolve, to release, and to heal without it feeling uncomfortable? Anywhere any of you have this idea that it's uncomfortable and it's difficult to release this stuff and clear it all, can we just release that point of view and just show you how easy it can be because I just feel like it's very easy. This is the easiest way I find to heal from all this stuff. It's so easy, like I don't find it difficult. So can we just bring this in for all of you? Let's teach you what it feels like to change, to grow and evolve with total ease. Can we? Okay. Right. So as I was saying, so I'm taking on some new clients right now. And I'm taking on a couple more clients right now up until we come into the new year, because in the new year my rates are gonna go up again. So if this is something you are curious about working with me, and if you want to go deeper with this work, then I'd love to invite you to get on a complimentary call with me, and we can discuss that and discuss what that would look like. I do work with people in longer term packages. It's a minimum of a 6-month commitment, but this is the time, this is what it takes to get true transformation. I mean, we can get a lot from these Facebook Lives, but the true transformation comes when you do the one-to-one work private. Because for a number of reasons, because when you're working on your own specific subconscious limiting beliefs and your own stuff, everything is so specific to you, and there's different learnings, there's different ways that everything is serving you, and you have your own very specific beliefs that only you can identify when you're digging into everything on a one-to-one basis. So that's what I help my clients do in my containers, is I help them to identify all of those old experiences, all their childhood experiences that is creating all the difficulty that they have in their life, whether it be with their emotions, in their relationships, or just with their self-worth and their confidence. And then obviously we do the work, and I help them to basically heal from all those experiences and completely release the subconscious limiting beliefs, so that they can show up in their life with so much more confidence and really in control of where they're going and their emotions as well. Okay, so if that feels like something that you might even want to talk about, we can just hop on a quick call and see what that might look like. And what I'll do is I'll share the link to book this call in the comments below, or you can just reach out to me and DM me and we can talk about it. And permission for you to just reach out and we can talk, even if you feel like you're not ready, or even if you feel like you're not ready, or even if you feel like you have a bit of doubt. You don't have to commit to anything if we have this conversation. This is just a way to explore what's going on with you and how we can kind of figure out a way to get you where you want. These calls there's no obligation for you to commit to anything. This is just a conversation where we connect and we'll figure out what's going on, and then if it feels like we're a fit, then we can talk about that. That's all. So yeah, that's it. So permission to just book a call anyway, and let's just connect. I will share the link in the comments below, and if you felt that this was really helpful for you, I would encourage you to share it with somebody else. Maybe tag a friend that you feel might benefit from this clearing, or just share it with them even as well, because what we want to do is we want to get as many people doing this work. That's the goal, like, so everyone knows about this work. What a nice thing you're doing, Derek. Oh, thanks, Robin. Okay, guys, I'm gonna send you all so much love, and yeah, I'll catch you all soon. Bye.